Hey guys, JCC2224 here, and when I walked into Walmart, I was not expecting to find a Hoist there. Yeah, they had Hoist, just one Hoist, that was the only one, no Thundercracker, which is kind of a shame, but hey, I found a figure early, so I'm not complaining. And this guy actually really impresses me. He is a lot better than Trailbreaker, and overall, I'm just absolutely pleased with this. You're all familiar with the 30th anniversary packaging, so I'm not going to show it to you, but I will show you a quick look at the comic. I actually really am digging these IDW comics. Just let me kind of hold the camera here. I really like the front of the comic here, the artwork. Really nice. And just setting it down for a second, you can see that, I mean, all over it has a lot of nice artwork. Really love it. Just overall, absolutely amazing artwork. And I mean, right there too. Really awesome. It's just, IDW just does a great job with their comics, and I don't really think there's any denying it. IDW comics are really great. From the 4 I've read, I'm absolutely in love with them. So getting on to Hoist here, as you can see, he's in his basic he's in his basic tow truck mode. You know, it's nothing special from what Hoist has typically always been. He has this hook here, which is actually really wobbly. It doesn't really like plugging in too much, which I really don't like that. But it's not a terrible coincidence. It's not a terrible situation, but still, it wobbles around. It doesn't come out, but it wobbles. So that's kind of annoying. When it comes to the transformation itself from robot to vehicle, it's overall pretty thorough, except for this hood. This hood always collapses in on itself, and it's really annoying. I haven't found a trick to get around it yet, considering the fact I've only had this guy a day. But I'm really pleased with just how it looks, how it feels, and the color too. As you can see, it has like this weird metallic-y green right here for the cab, and all around the rest of the body, like the hood and the back. I don't know what to call it. I'm kind of brain dead right now. But all over the rest of the body of the vehicle, you can just see it's more of a dull but still vibrant green, while this is more metallic-y. I don't really know why they did that, but they did it. But all over, I really just love how it looks. Painted wheels, and it's not just cheaply plugged on. Well, these back ones are cheaply plugged on, but these front ones are nicely pinned in. Overall, I really just like the look of it. Not a lot of kibble on the bottom. You can obviously see the legs and the arms, but they just kind of work for just covering it up. I really do like that. Now, the transformation for this guy is actually pretty similar to similar figures we've seen, like the RTS Perceptor and Classic Sideswipe. What you want to do, you want to unplug the legs here, and they just kind of go down on a double hinge, similar to the Dark of the Moon Deluxe Optimus Prime. And then you take the feet, just flip them out, and you stand the figure up. Then what you want to do, you want to take the arms here and unplug them from the side, and just take them by the wheels and just separate them. And then you'll have the arms out, and then what you do, you want to close these, get them out of the way, flip the forearm so the silver's facing front, flip the hand out, and there you have the arms. Then for the shoulders, what you want to do, you want to take these gray bits that they're attached to and hinge them up. So there's that hood collapsing. You want to hinge them up so they kind of line up with these rear view mirrors. They really don't do much of anything when it comes to tabbing in. They just kind of rest there. They're tight enough as to where they're going to rest anywhere, but it's just, you know, I guess it helps. And the rest of the transformation, you just want to untab the hood here, and you want to tab it in right into that slot. And then you want to take this bit and hinge it all the way up until it doesn't hinge anymore, and then hinge this part down. And as you can see, there's a little tab connected to this, and it just kind of tabs into there. And for the final step, all you gotta do is get your fingernail, flip out the head, hear the click, then rotate it. Now, Hoist's transformation I really think is intricate and unique. Even though it does borrow some aspects from previous figures, it just really has its own style. As you can see, it has these weird kind of wheels where this is a fake part of a wheel, but this is a real part. I guess they did that just so they can have this gray hinge attached to it, which I guess that's good. I would have preferred if they would have worked it around so it would have a full wheel, so it would roll a bit better. But it's not a big deal. I mean, the figure doesn't roll greatly, but it rolls okay. And the weapon has a transformation. You can either have it as a hook thing. That looks really dumb. Or you can actually flip the hook in, flip this part in, and flip this in. And you have a gun. Unfortunately, this gun really doesn't go anywhere or do anything. I really like how that bit looks of the gun and all over, but taking the figure here and making sure it doesn't fall apart on me, he doesn't hold it really at all. He just kind of drops it. You can plug it onto his arm, but it really doesn't look good. You can like untransform his arm bit there and have him hold it from down below, which that's how I preferably have him hold it, because it looks kind of cool just having that pattern flow all down there. But I don't know, I wish he would hold it overhand too. The thing preventing it is his thumb there, how it's just slightly molded upward. You can have it plugged up here for some dumb reason and just kind of store it back there, I guess. You can have this plugged onto his shoulders, anywhere really, but the preferred place to store it isn't on the back here like this. It's on his butt. You can see here a hole on his butt, and you can just plug that in. And this is the most secure fit for this weapon on any part of his body. Kinda sad. But overall, it is actually great storage. It looks really cool. It actually kind of adds to the look of him. And overall, I just really like the look of this guy. He doesn't have great light piping. Like, it's hard to access. Getting my little stormtrooper light here, you can just kind of see how hard it is to access, but you can access it. I know the glare of the other lights getting in the way, so just let me finagle my fingers here. There you go. Pretty cool light piping. And overall, I'm just really pleased with the look. Giving you a few comparisons with other figures, here he is with Trailbreaker. Trailbreaker is the original mold for this guy. And Trailbreaker, he looks really nice. I gotta admit, Trailbreaker looks really nice with the black and the red, and some aspects of the blue, like on his goggles, and that's just about it, except for those bits right there. But just overall, the colors really work on Trailbreaker, but they work on Hoist so much better. The green and the orange just kind of give you a kind of like an October, like a Halloween feel, like with the Halloween candy. I don't know, that's kind of what I get out of it. It's such a vibrant green. He just really stands out on the shelf. It's just being you're looking through the shelf, and then bam, he's just right there. I'll show you how he looks on the shelf at the end of the video, but I really just like the look of this guy. The head sculpt's brand new. Really, really like that. And giving you a size comparison with an older Deluxe, you can see how the size has shrunk. And here he is with Solar Storm Grapple, or just Grapple, if you want to call him just Grapple, because I call him just Grapple, because he's just Grapple. But they look really great together. Finally happy to have the duo of buddies again. Hey, do you want to make the Tower of Power? Yeah, let's make the Tower of Power. Let's go do it. For articulation, he has a swivel neck, ball hinge shoulder, swivel at the bicep, hinge at the elbow, a hinge at the wrist, but that's mostly for transformation, a swivel at the waist. He has ball joints at the hips, cuts at the knee, not the knee, at the thigh, hinges at the knee, and a bit of a foot rotation, which is kind of more for the aspect of transformation. But hey, it's articulation. It helps him balance in some poses. It's good. So overall, this guy just looks so great. I absolutely enjoy this. If you didn't get Trailbreaker or didn't want Trailbreaker, but you kind of wanted the mold, I'd just say go for Hoist 100%. Hoist is an absolutely enjoyable figure. The colors are interesting. The new head sculpt is great. The comic is a really fun read. And overall, I just absolutely love this guy. So, I really guess that's it, guys. Have a good day, and as always, roll out. Bye. Yeah, robots, yeah. Yeah, robots. Yeah, cool robots. Robots everywhere, yeah. Yeah, robots. Whoa! That's some vibrant green.